Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. I'm Travis. Dalethea will be here in just a few seconds, but we're going live with NXT Super Tuesday 2. Finn Balor, Adam Cole, Rhea Ripley, Mercedes Martinez. If I say her first name first, I'm good. But when I try to say her last name first, it messes me up every single time. Mercedes Martinez. But anyways, that's what's happening tonight on a special Tuesday. It looks like next week we're going to be back on Wednesdays going forward on USA Network. Now, there has been talks about them moving it off of Wednesday so they're not in direct competition with AEW and just leaving it on Tuesdays, where SmackDown used to be on Tuesdays, so it could work. And maybe it's an idea that they really are discussing. Those are just rumors that I've heard, that I've read, that there was internal discussions. But nothing is set in stone as of yet, or at least as of earlier today, because I haven't read anything lately. Vic Joseph, Wade Barrett on commentary. You know, we're going to have Beth Phoenix out there too. They just don't show her very much. How are they starting this? They're starting it right now. Heavyweight Championship. Finn Balor on his way down. We'll see if that's... I mean, hypothetically, he could be coming out just to talk. We'll see if he's in his wrestling gear. It looks like it. Why not, though? Get right to the point. No small talk. The ladies can close it down tonight. Finn Balor, 5'11", 190 pounds. He's from Ireland. How exciting. Who's going to be the next NXT Heavyweight Champion? Can we call it the Heavyweight Championship if either of these two guys win it? Would you just call it the NXT Championship? Woo! All right, we're waiting on Adam Cole. Finn Balor's in the ring. Shock to the system. Adam Cole. If you're just joining us, make sure you like, subscribe. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Or NXT, SmackDown, Raw, and AEW. And so, normally we're not here on Tuesdays. But this is the second Super Tuesday for NXT. Basically because of the hockey season. I just thought about that. They're having hockey. This is kind of a weird time of the year to be having hockey. It's like September. Huh.
When do they normally have hockey?
Hockey starts in October and goes through probably right up until June, or the Stanley Cup's in the first week of June or so.
Well, they couldn't probably do it because of everybody quarantining for uniforms.
So they're just trying to do the hockey playoffs in the middle of summer?
Uh-huh.
That's classic.
Well, it's better than at the beginning of summer, you know. It's the end.
They should do some outside games.
They should do some outside games.
They call it field hockey. They can just get out there and run around. You ready?
Yeah. Unless I need a different shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm in my SmackDown. I didn't... You want me to throw a shirt at you? You gotta say it, because... All right, there it is. NXT Championship's on the line. Finn Balor, Adam Cole. And that's starting right now.
Yay! I made it just in time. For nothing. I'm just kidding.
She's got to get all wired up, so this could take a minute.
Oh, man. Don't be mean.
Yeah, help it. I could have thrown your microphone at you, I guess.
My microphone?
Or not microphone, the other phone.
Yeah. Can't do that on.
All right, well, they're locked up in the corner. Throw a stand.
No. Put my earbuds in.
Do you want me to go under your shirt?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, everybody who's underage, look away. It's becoming
What kind of show is this?
It's becoming an R-rated show. Don't mind us. I don't know.
All right, Finn Balor out wrestling Adam Cole right now. He's got him in a headlock. Ooh, roll call.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dalethea's about ready to read all your comments that I've been skipping over.
Right?
The comments are way over there, and they're tiny.
So you can't see them.
And I didn't bring my phone in, so... Don't blame me, guys.
Let's see. Who do we have in the chat tonight?
I think we've only been on for 7 minutes, so I think everybody should be okay.
All right, so it looks like we have Walter in the chat. Hey, Walter. We've got
Hey, Walter.
Josh in the chat. We've
Looks
got
like we have
Joven.
Aaron in here.
Hi, Joven. We have
Luke's in here.
500 Aarons in here. We have Luke in there tonight. Hi, Luke. How's
Ayla
it
was in here
going?
earlier. Daphne Holpepper was in here earlier.
Right. Let's see. We've got Adrian in the chat. Hey, Adrian. We've got Brad in the chat. Hey, Brad. Nice to see you back
Adrian.
tonight.
Brad, do you watch that NWA
We have Janelle.
wrestling?
We have Janelle in the chat.
I think there's a European champion over there. Janelle.
We've got Janelle in the chat. Hey, Janelle. Jackson,
Jackson.
how's it going? Says one of Undisputed Era get involved, and that's how Adam Cole wins the title. Do you think there will be a screwy finish?
There could definitely be one in this. I could definitely see some interference. It doesn't necessarily mean that they would win, but I could see some interference here.
Right. Let's see. We've got, did I miss it? We got Elsie in the chat. Hey, Elsie. And
Elsie.
Luke is here, but he is also cooking. Well, I'm sorry.
He's like, why is this on Tuesdays?
As
Who
Luke
cares about
says,
Super
Dalethea
Tuesday?
is never late and never early. She arrives precisely when she means to. Exactly. Luke knows it. And it's a Tuesday. This is like completely awkward for my situation of timing. It's not a normal time we normally do stuff.
All right, well, we got an armbar in the center of the ring. Finn Balor reaches around. Adam Cole just wrenches on that arm. That's going to hurt.
Josh doesn't understand why they'd put this match on the opening. It's a main championship match. It should have main evented. Why they show us they don't care about these two? I don't know.
Oh, they care about them. I think they're just trying to get the ratings up early. This match could last a while. They might throw a match or two in the middle, and then they're going to close it down with the ladies in a steel cage.
Yeah. I think that's more the push, and the fact that, one, would you really want to put a steel cage in the middle of your show and then have to get it out of there?
Oh, would it be in the middle?
To be able to do, I mean,
they would
that's what
either
I'm saying.
open it or
You
close it with it,
right.
yeah.
Right. So I'm pretty sure they flipped a coin and said, you know what? That's how it's going to happen.
And I'm pretty sure that this is pre-recorded. I don't see anywhere where it says live, which means that it's already over. Like, we are. I did not look. I don't know if there's spoilers on this one. I did hear somebody say last night that there was a spoiler.
True. They did
But
say something
I don't know.
about a spoiler.
I didn't look it up. But the ladies' match might not even be happening at, the same day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so it might already be edited, so that wouldn't be a problem to put it first or in the middle.
Right.
If they recorded it on different days, when they splice the tape together, it doesn't matter. But I think this isn't the worst idea.
Right. True.
This gets the fans stuck there, and that first hour is going to have big ratings. Right? I mean, if fans are here to watch this,
Right.
they're going to get huge ratings right out of the gate. They're going to stick around, and then once that drops, hey, if you don't want to watch the ladies, turn it off.
True.
But Rhea Ripley is worth the price of admission.
Right. It was Adrian that said, I told you it was pre-recorded. He was the one that told us last night. Walter says, Happy Tuesday. Now we get Money Monday was a holiday. That's right. Vindicator's in the chat. Hey, Vindicator.
Yeah, so it's Super Tuesday / Monday today.
Right. Wait, who is that sitting next to Travis? Nobody.
Daphne Hopepper.
Daphne Hopepper. With your wonderful news we're having today in NXT. This is being as annoying as possible. Michael Dukes is in the chat. Hey, Michael.
Hey,
how's it going tonight? Says, I would like to see So Young come to NXT.
Yeah, there's a few wrestlers that I've been trying to watch, like some on the independent circuit, that I'm like, they would be pretty cool. The only problem is I think a lot of wrestlers on the independent circuit, well, first of all, they don't have a lot of options, right? You got like AEW has big money, New Japan has bigger money, and then AEW has bigger money. Or did I say AEW already? AEW, NXT, WWE, NXT / whatever, and New Japan.
Right.
That's where your big money is. So you think that going to WWE is like the big leagues, right? Like, I'm going to go there, but everybody just gets buried. Like, there's like 2 successful wrestlers on the main roster, and that's it. Right?
True.
Like, everybody else kind of gets buried all the time. I mean, even Alexa Bliss gets buried.
Right.
You're like, what the hell?
Right.
So, yes, NXT would be awesome for her. WWE, she would just be somebody else that gets buried.
Yeah, probably.
And it's ridiculous that they have to do that to all their competitors. And I guess burying's a strong word. You'll lose a lot.
Right.
And quick, and you won't get to show off your talent if you go to the main roster.
Adrian says, I'm mad that this is the opening match.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
I mean, I could see it.
Vindicator's predicting that Balor will be the champion
There you
because
go.
LC wants to know, Travis, is it going to be Finn Balor or Adam Cole who wins?
I want Finn Balor to win, but I have a feeling it's going to be Adam Cole.
Ah.
But all the rumors are that it's Finn Balor, so I'll be happy if Finn wins.
And Brad's like, I feel like every time she does an English accent, it's like a homage to me. But you said it was horrible, so it can't be a homage to you if it's awful. That means I'm just being a dick. Which is normal.
It, but no, she's been Daphne Horpepper for a while.
We have EvilBot in the chat. Hey, Evil, how's it going tonight? It says
Evil.
NXT Championship match is going to be crowned tonight between Adam Cole and Finn Balor. That is happening right now.
Mercedes Martinez, Rhea Ripley later on tonight in a steel cage, wrapped around iron.
Wrapped around iron.
It's going to be their bodies like,
They're like, I'm broken.
What we need to do is bring back the blue steel cages from the 80s. That's the kind of steel cage match I want to see.
The blue ones?
Well, they turned them black. And I think there was a red one or two in there also. But they were blue in the 80s. And they were like hog wire, that thick iron. And they were squares about that big. Just probably weighed 8 billion pounds.
Yeah. Probably. 8 billion at least.
8 billion easy.
8 billion. Adrian says when they said Drew's jaw was broken or whatever, I said, oh yeah, it's turn? Is that what he said? It's turn, but then I forgot it was WWE.
That it's true, maybe?
It's true. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true.
And everything is a work.
Bruh. Not always, but yeah.
Now Marty Jannetty is saying that his murder confession was part of a storyline for wrestling.
We're back with NXT, by the way.
Marty Jannetty did not kill a guy that tried to bone him in the back of a bowling alley.
He's like, I don't know what happened. They told me to say that. Just like Keith Lee is not going to get buried. Apparently, Keith Lee is going to get a massive push.
Heavy push. I believe that.
Knowing Vince, though, he might change his mind about that one.
It just he's going to go by what the people do.
Right.
He's very waxy waney on that.
LC and Josh are going for Balor to win this.
Nice.
Brad says, don't mean to bring up old beef, but who is this Adam guy. I'm really interested.
You talking about Adam Cole?
Are you talking about Adam Cole that's on NXT, Brad? Is that who you're talking about? Or are you talking about somebody else? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. I'm lost. Vindicator says, well, if rumors are correct about Balor, then Cole will be a champion. Interesting.
We'll have to see how this plays out.
John L says, considering Bliss is in love with Bray, I will call you in a little bit of buried.
Well, yeah, she wouldn't be considered buried if she gets a push with Bray.
Right.
I'm just saying that she has gotten buried / put in the mid card after losing to Ronda Rousey. Like, she was not star material anymore for a while, which just upset me. I really liked Alexa at the time. Still do. But.
John Hells said that. And Adrian says, yeah, it was red. It was blue, red, white, and gray, and then now black. You're still Cage.
Yeah, I don't even think they use it anymore, do they? Now it's just chain link.
Yeah. It's not even a cage.
I think they just use chain link anymore.
Mm-hmm. LC guys, why not the cage where Matt Riddle fight? I don't know. And Josh says, dang, I changed my mind. This match is a banger in the opening. Okay.
It's
Walter
a way to get it started.
Tonight NXT was taped. I'm not doing spoilers. Oh, no, you're not. You're good. Brad's like, you guys are the parents of wrestling. Just realized that they are all caps.
The parents of wrestling. Yay. It's my goal. Everybody get their protein in and make sure you eat right.
Brad's like, no, some guy an Adam guy in the chat. We know who you're talking about, and I go with Luke. His name isn't that, and you're talking about the other one. And how about we don't talk about it? Exactly. How about we don't? He's like, I know who Adam Cole is. Ha ha ha. Jonah's like, how come Tommaso Ciampa is not involved in this? He was in the match last week along with Johnny Gargano. So he lost, though, bud.
But these guys had more points. They both ended up with 2.
They both ended up with 2 pins at the very end.
And Johnny Gargano only got one fall.
Pin, yeah, 1 fall
each.
So these guys tied in falls, and the one got it at the very last
I was going to say, Finn Balor had it won, and he was celebrating a little premature, and they got that knee.
Yeah, he should have, ran out of the thing and ran away or something.
Right after he got that pin, he should have just rolled out of the ring, because then there was no way they could beat him.
Right.
But it is what it is.
As Luke says, how about we talk about what this stream is actually about? Me and Dalethea's amazing cooking.
Amen.
Walter's like, AEW Wednesday will be live Good Wrestling. Yeah, at our normal time tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, normal time tomorrow. Next week, it's crazy.
The next week, there is going to be an AEW special
at
12:30 a.m. Friday or Thursday morning.
For all you kids out there who want to stay up really late,
if you want to
get
stay
up
up
early.
really late. Not this week, not tomorrow, but the next Wednesday, but basically early morning Thursday.
Adrian was like, when Matt Hardy hit his head on the floor, I thought he was dead. I said, holy shit.
Oh, you could go back and watch our tapings of it. I was freaking out.
Yeah, Travis thought he was dead too, so you're not the only one.
I was like, he's done.
Oh,
I kept saying that. He's
Adam
done.
Cole. Is he going to get
2?
it? Oh, he kicked out this time.
That was a lackadaisical kick out.
That was a lackadaisical everything. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah. When I saw that head hit, I was like, his head hit. He's done. And how they kept it going was just so bizarre to me.
Michael Duke says, I miss Ronda Rousey. It's been a long time since WrestleMania.
It's been a minute.
Looks like, let's talk about AEW for one sec. They are getting a lot of heat for the bad pay-per-view this past weekend. They had a bad pay-per-view.
I thought it was a great pay-per-view.
Yeah.
The only problem was that Matt Hardy match should have stopped. They should have ended it.
Right.
And that's where I bet you
that's why people are all upset. Because they're Hardy
unsafe.
Fans.
It's unsafe.
Right.
And then, of course, they announced a match for tomorrow that's no rules or something. People are like, they're in trouble for freaking breaking rules, and they're making a no rules match.
Right. Brad's like, that was a scary moment for all of us. And maybe they're doing that on purpose, you know? Maybe they're like, oh, you want to see no rules? We'll show you no rules. I'm just kidding. Jonah, like, everybody wants Ronda Rousey to come. I don't think she's coming back, especially if she wanted to start a family. And she badmouths WWE on a constant basis. Like, every chance she gets,
yeah,
she talks crap
and that adds to
about
the heat, though.
Wrestling or WWE in any sense. She's rude to other wrestlers. She's not very nice. And you know what? I think she should just stay home, fuck her husband, and try to have a kid that's not happening. So, there you go. Brad's like, unpopular opinion, Ronda Rousey is so hot. Well, I guess she is.
She has a really pretty face. There's nothing wrong with her face. I was looking at those UFC women, and she's 1,000 times prettier than most of them.
Yeah.
There's
Brad's
a one
like,
called
what time
Nisha
UK
Tate.
time for next Wednesday? I don't know. What time is it there now?
That's got to be in the AM. It's got to be like... Yeah, what time is it in the morning? What time you
Usually
got?
when we start this stuff, it's about, what, midnight or 1 a.m. for Luke, and they're in the same time zone, right?
No, I think they're a time zone over.
Are they a time zone over?
What time do you got right now?
Yeah. That's the only way I could figure it out.
And then we'll do some arithmetic.
I don't like math. Luke's like, I'm cooking roasted green and red peppers stuffed with bacon, cheese, and pepperoni, cheesy garlic, bacon, mashed potatoes, and home-cooked catfish. Where'd you get the catfish? Did you get them yourself? Did you go down to your local creek and throw in a fishing line? And
no, you just do it like this.
Get the catfish out of the...
You stick your arm in a hole and just do this.
I think that's only in the South and the States.
That's
Not
fine.
sure they do that in Ireland.
You just stick your hand in there.
He's like, I like to eat those mudfish. Adrian says, yeah, I watched the stream, but I never typed in the chat.
Ah.
Nice.
Get
Josh
in there.
was like, what time Nevada time?
Okay, Nevada's
so if
1 hour.
If it's 12:30 a.m. for Eastern, that's 11:30 Central, 11:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 Mountain Time, and 9:30 Pacific Time. So whichever time zone you're in, that's what it's gonna be. Come on, people.
What time Nevada? I'm like, I don't know what time it is in Nevada.
Are you in Pacific or are you in Mountain Time?
I think they have both.
I'm not sure where they're at. They probably do.
But I'm pretty sure that Vegas is Pacific.
Walter's like, man, I will miss that AEW late 12:30 a.m. I will be sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Walter.
It's just a 1 hour
I don't blame
special.
you. I would be sleeping too at that time. And the time that it's on for our time zone, I would rather be sleeping. Luke says, the ratings for the pay-per-view were, according to Khan, horribly bad.
Yeah, I mean, even our stream had not very many people in here.
Yeah. John L says, have they said anything about Matt Hardy and how long he will be out?
No, they did release him from the hospital.
They released him from the hospital. He's supposed to be on their show
He'll be there tomorrow. Right? Yeah, he's promised to be there tomorrow.
That doesn't mean he'll be wrestling or anything, but he could just be there talking.
But I would assume with a head injury like that, it could be anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks to a year.
And maybe that's why he's there talking. I mean, we don't know.
Cole's got him in a figure four right in the center of the ring.
Ooh, the pain.
Finn Balor's struggling.
The pain.
What do you do here? How do you get out of this? He's got it locked in deep.
Adrian's like, so for AEW, will it be at night or in the morning?
Well,
it'll be at night.
It's Wednesday night, but if you're on the East Coast, it's kind of
in the
called the morning because it's midnight 30.
Right. Midnight 30. That's a good one. I like that. Midnight 30. Vindicators like AEW and WWE are getting backlash for mediocre pay-per-view. There hasn't been a great pay-per-view since WrestleMania.
SummerSlam wasn't so bad. I thought Payback wasn't that great, but SummerSlam was okay.
So it is 1:22 a.m. for Luke and Brad. So
right now?
Yeah. So if it's 1:22 a.m. or 1:25 a.m. or whatever.
So add 4 hours to that. What time did they say?
1:25, like 1:30. So basically
it's 5:30 in the morning.
Right.
It'll be 5:30 in the morning. Just go to bed early.
Just go to bed early and get up.
We'll be on twice that day because we'll be on for this. We'll be on for NXT at our normal 8 p.m. Eastern, and then we will get on again at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. The coup de grace hit it. It's over.
He did.
It's over.
But he broke his leg.
But that little bit of a delay
gave him a chance to wake
kicks
up.
out barely, but it's because of that delay. But he hit him with the coup de grace.
Nobody's ever kicked out of it. Looks like I'm more interested in the fact WWE superstars are gearing up for a legal battle with WWE over them being told they can't stream or do podcasts. The wrestlers have had enough.
We'll see how that works out for them.
I don't think that's going to work out too great for them, but hey, whatever.
They can stream with their own names.
Yeah. They don't have to stream with their wrestling names.
I read a thing about it, that they can use their own name, but they cannot use their WWE stuff.
They can't use their WWE stuff because they don't own it. Unless there's somebody who owns their name.
Like Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. And they're just contracted as like a subcontractor under WWE. They can do whatever the fuck they want. You know, unless it was put in their contract that they can't.
We got another figure 4 locked in. Oh, he let him go.
Yeah. But if WWE owns their name and the rights
to
look at the name.
1, 2.
Oh, we got out
an inside cradle. Oh,
looks
big
like
super
I caught
kick.
them at the lake. Oh, you got him at the lake. With your hand or with a fishing pole? Vindicator's like, bacon, cheese, potatoes, and peppers. Just pepper is definitely a good combination for me.
Here it comes.
Right?
I think Finn Balor's done.
You got him?
Here it is. 1, 2.
Ooh, the title's
so
on the
close.
line. Walter said he'll probably be leaving at 9. But he'll be here for AEW Wednesday at 8. Sweet. John L. says, you don't think her talking about WWE was a work to bring her back?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's a work to bring her back, but I think they're okay with it because if they bring her back, she will be a solid heel.
She'd have to be an asshole, and she'd have to not cry about it when people boo her and don't like her.
She'd be booed.
She
Right
needs
now
to
would be
get
a
a
prime
tougher
time
stint.
for her to be there because there is no fans.
Right?
But I think she's very sensitive when it comes to social media, and she's always on there.
She's always on
And
there.
so she would have to figure out how to deal with the sensitivity.
Yeah. She needs to go desensitize herself to
Uh-oh.
that shit because she's a big
Cole
baby.
drives him into the ring. In the corner.
Oh.
Finn Balor is so good.
He's like, my knee. Walter's like, why is AEW doing a late wrestling?
They
NBA
just wanted to do
playoffs.
something after the NBA playoffs, just to put a show back on Wednesday. They are going to be on Thursday too, so there's going to be 2 shows in 2 days by AEW, and they will not be the same. Tony Khan guaranteed it will be a completely different show.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
But it's only 1 hour. It's a 1 hour special Thursday after the NBA playoffs.
The lawyer, Luke says the lawyers for the wrestlers have said since they are independent contractors, they are legally allowed to stream. They said if WWE doesn't like it, then write in more money and conditions in their contract. Not necessarily
both
because
of
their
them on top.
contract is
Look how
already there.
scary
They've
this
already
is.
signed it for however long.
Oh, 1916 off the top. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor is your new NXT champion.
Yes.
He pinned him right in the center of the ring.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Finn
because I
Balor.
really didn't want Cole to be the champion again. He was the champion for so long.
Wow. Finn Balor's done it.
Good for him. He did
That
it.
is awesome.
Good job, Finn Balor.
I felt like he was there just to help out everybody else. And that whole Keith Lee losing his title. You know, and then Karrion Kross getting hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They had to have somebody, like an emergency step in. They had him on site.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they were kind of popping him up to do that anyways, and I don't know why he never got it, so it didn't make any sense.
I think he's down there to help.
Yeah.
And now they can cause, you know, feuds and things to get to him so he can drop it.
Right?
Once they find somebody else that's worthy enough. Or when Karrion Kross comes back, we do not know how long Karrion Kross is going to be out, but I'm assuming it's going to be for a few months. What an unbelievable way to start the show. That was a half-hour match right out of the gate.
That's good.
Finn Balor is your new NXT champion. Pinned Adam Cole.
And he's there. He's your new champion.
The red, white, and blue.
Right? Luke says, the lawyers for the wrestlers have said since they are into a contract. Oh, I already read that. And he said, also he's saying Matt's wife has gone public with saying Matt had a major concussion. AEW is lying about his status. AEW and his wife are engaged in a huge war right now. And I highly doubt AEW is lying about anything. Because they haven't said one word one way or the
let
other.
him wrestle.
Yeah. So...
That's a no-no.
Well, how to...
Somebody should have said no. His head hit the concrete from like 15 feet. That's like falling off the roof and hitting your head on the sidewalk.
And I'm just saying that if he can... And it's not like they did anything
all
after
competitors
that. He didn't
that
get
have
thrown,
done it their
after
whole
that,
life.
He did not get thrown around. He did not do any moves, really.
He could have passed out climbing that tower.
He got up the tower, and he punched him in the face, and he fell, and it was done, and then he climbed down.
Right.
And we didn't see some of the things in between. So you guys don't know. I don't give a flying fuck.
Right, but it should have been over. Like, he should have been hospitalized right then for precautions. He hit his head off of freaking 10, 15 feet up in the air. Hard. Like, he slid down the table and his head just whacked the floor. All competitors are going to say they're okay to go. No competitor's going to be like, well, I'm not sure. I'm feeling a little dizzy. Brain's not even working at that point. It's like on autopilot. I'm just glad that he didn't have any brain bleeding and died afterwards. Anyways, we got Finn Balor as your new champion.
Yep.
Who do you think's going to win later? Martinez or Ripley?
I don't know. I have no idea. Don't care.
You're not into that one?
I don't care about either one of them, really. Anyways, Michael Duke says, is Finn Balor a heel or a babyface?
It's... Yeah. I don't know. I know he went heel, but he's kind of just in between. I think he's just neutral.
Brad says, sorry guys, I love your content, but I don't think I'll make it. I don't blame you. I wouldn't get up at 5:30 in the morning for that either.
That's a week away.
Vindicator says, Wednesday night dynamite for most, Wednesday morning exploring for others. Exactly. Luke said right, but now Vince has said they can't stream, period, and lots of lawyers have said that's a no-go. The reason why he's saying they can't stream, period, is because they're probably still working things out. And if they're promoting themselves under WWE brand and they're doing things that WWE probably doesn't really like them to do under their contracts, then they're violating their contracts. I don't care who the fuck you are. You're violating your contract. If your contract in there specifically says that under WWE, you cannot use your name that is not what you own. If you want to go out there and be your person and be your personable self and use your real name, go right ahead. Nobody's fucking stopping you. Nobody's stopping you from showing your whole personal life and everything. But the minute that you mention WWE and the minute that you mention your persona in WWE, you're representing WWE. Sorry, that's how I look at it. And I know that that's not a lawyer way to look at it, but in a way, it is. But what do I know? I'm a dummy. So, I know nothing. Looks like I just drop-kicked the catfish into my bucket. So, that's how he got his fish. He didn't really use anything
Spinning
but that.
kick.
That's good. Always
like Aleister Black out there in the water.
Right. Walter's excited that Finn won. Yay!
That is exciting.
Elsie wants to know if you like Roman or The Fiend.
I like The Fiend.
The best. Vindicator says, I got my prediction right about Balor. Cole might as well go to Raw Underground. Right? Brad's like, Luke, did you say you're cooking right now? Yes, he is. It's in the oven or the grill. It's how Luke does it. He cooks in the middle of the night. Brad's like, it's 1:30 a.m. LOL. Your parents still awake? And it's kind of funny because Luke is his own parent. He's an oldie. He's his own parent.
He was watching The Ultimate Warrior when he was a kid.
Right? He's old like us. It's sad. Oh, Walter's saying that Ripley's going to win tonight. That's who it's going to...
Yeah. I think it's going to be Ripley also.
Elsie says he's got to go. They've got lightning really bad, and he's got to get off the phone. Well, you take care. Be safe.
All right.
Get off the phone.
Have a good night,
Don't
boss.
be on your electronics. Luke says, I'm just saying what is happening. I'm not saying AEW or Reba is right or wrong. Brad says, so there is a match called Battle of the Badasses, and neither Nia Jax or Stone Cold are in it. They're two biggest badasses.
What?
Well, that's ridiculous.
That's just phony. Gotta have the real badasses in there if it's gonna be a badass fight.
Michael Dukes is like, Rhea Ripley will win the cage match. Got a lot of Ripley fans. Vindicator's like, it feels like Ripley has had more NXT main event matches than any other female.
All right, well, they're in the back. They're all congratulating him. There's Triple H back there. William Regal's back there. Adam Cole's shaking his hand.
Luke's like, Nia a badass? Seriously, I have questions. Isn't she kind of a badass, though? I mean, she does punch people in the face, breaks their noses and stuff. I mean, that's kind of a badass.
They gave him the... Adam Cole did.
Ew. It's disgusting. Like Luke says, I'm not getting up at
Robert
5 a.m.
Stone.
for that unless the Animal Kingdom keeps me up. I'm sure we won't have very many people except crazy, so if you don't want to be around and you're sleeping, you just keep on sleeping.
Look at
it's
this.
for an hour. It's not a big deal.
Does he have her tank?
Hey, shots.
Oh, she
hit him.
punched Robert Stone. Oh, from behind. She gets jacked by Aaliyah.
Brad's like, I know, right, Luke? About the getting up.
So why did
Adrian's
Aaliyah
laughing.
fall down? Oh, she hit the champion.
See, she yells in Japanese, too. Photo shoot. Josh is happy for Finn. He's glad he won.
Does she have, like, Frankenstein shoes on?
They're just...
Frankenstein shoes?
They're
But
just
white?
platformed. They're just platform shoes.
Oh, she's in trouble. Will Martinez help her? It's kind of her partner, isn't it, a little bit?
Oh, with that guy?
Robert
Yeah.
Stone?
Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Vindicator's like, Nia's a badass because she can never be gorilla pressed.
Oh, Robert Stone going up top. Shotzi Blackheart saves Io Shirai. They gonna have a tag team match right now? They're both going up top.
Oh, God. Luke's like, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. Luke says, Dalethea, do you know anything about growing strawberries?
Oh.
I really don't know a lot about growing strawberries. I'm trying to think. I haven't grown strawberries since I was small, like younger as a kid. My mom grew strawberries. Mostly they're kind of like ground cover. They will spread really easily. So if you don't want them to take over your whole something and you want a patch of strawberries, you best keep them in that patch.
Don't make me hurt you, she says.
Yeah, don't touch her stuff, Shotzi.
She was giving her belt back. She was being nice.
Was she, though? She's all staring at it and drooling. Yeah, she was just giving it back and being nice, huh? As she stares at her as she goes away.
Go get it.
Mm-hmm.
We need a new champion, don't we? It's that time.
Adrian's like, oh my God, I gotta go eat. I'll join the stream when I'm done. All right, go eat.
Go eat.
Go eat some food.
Yummy.
That's what I was doing before I got here.
Oh, she's coming over for dinner. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Looks like, and I cook late because I'm up streaming and taking care of my broken lady. Right? And you are your own parent, so it works. You can cook whenever you want.
There she is. That's what she wears over for dinner?
I guess.
She wore her nice t-shirt.
He has a very weird voice. Does he
sounds like Ben
normally
Stiller.
sound like that? I'm like, what is wrong with this guy talking?
Very, very weird dinner right here.
What is that? Was she... What?
This is the whole conversation. They want to be friends again.
Okay.
And now we got a commercial break. Right in the middle of the action.
That makes absolutely no sense.
I feel like it was like going into a serial killer's house and they're all like super nice to you because they want to kill you.
Elsie, don't apologize. Just go, bud. It's fine. Power's out. Lightning striking. Don't want to be on any internet.
Yeah, keep that phone charged for emergencies.
Exactly.
We had that storm yesterday, so we understand. Jafil.
No, I don't know him.
Jafil.
Sounds like a weird person. Looks like my lady had me plant a huge bunch, but I fenced them up, so I hope that's good enough. I just know that after a while they will start spreading, so they might not stay in your fence line of where you fenced them at.
They're vines.
Yeah, they're like a vine and like ground cover, so they will. The only other thing that I can say on growing strawberries is the fact that birds will really like them. So you'll be lucky if you can keep the birds away from them.
Keep
but I don't know
snakes out
any
there.
tricks really to like any kind of soil content or anything like that. Basically, you just plant them and let them do their thing. I know that raspberries are very finicky. Raspberries are, they are the most finicky plant when it comes to something to grow outside with berries on it. I don't know why, but strawberries I don't think has ever been a huge problem. They usually grow pretty good. And they're kind of crazy, so.
Oh.
As long as they get enough water and sunshine, you should be fine. Which water I don't think you'll have a problem with.
Sun and water. Oh.
Brad's like, this segment is a weird storyline in a threesome porno.
Very, very awkward.
It's like, what is she... You know, if you have somebody come over for dinner and you're just going to talk for a minute before dinner's ready, you don't sit at the table. You, like, sit on the couches and offer them a drink.
Right. You do something different.
And then you're like, oh, dinner will be ready in like 5 minutes or something. It's just weird.
You could sit at her spot in the table. It's a really good spot. Yeah, not a huge fan of the storyline already.
Right. Vindicator's like a 3-person dinner in a hotel room. How appetizing. Right? What are they cooking in the microwave? Ramen? It's the best
The one in
microwave
the cup,
ramen ever.
Cup of noodle.
Yeah, cup of noodle. Looks like nope. Looks like no, I don't have my own parents. You and Trav are my parents who I invited to come visit. Is that how that works? Damn. Making me feel really old and I'm the same age. Sad. Let's see.
Shark Attack page.
Poor Brad.
Winter Story.
He's like, I have no idea about cooking. You might want to learn. Cooking's fun. All it takes is practice. Practice, practice, practice.
Definitely practice.
Just
Let's put it in the pan, turn the volume down low, and
the volume.
let it simmer until it looks like it's done.
And then it's overcooked and gross.
Timothy Thatcher.
What in the good Lord?
So they got all sorts of weird segments now down in NXT. Is Vince running this?
Probably. I really wish he'd fix his tooth and then he wouldn't sound like that.
Suffer and succotash.
He leaves the seat alone, and then this stupid. I feel bad for the guy, but I can't help but make fun of him.
You can't feel bad for him. He's doing it to himself.
Vindicator's like, don't be hating on that ramen, Dalethea. It's gotten me through some tough nights. I'm not hating on cup of noodle ramen. But you were talking about how it was in a hotel room.
Yeah, they usually don't have ovens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they might have a kitchenette or something. Vindicator also said the ladies are destroying the scenery semi-retribution style.
All over the place, too.
Everywhere.
We got the dream!
Let's see. Brad says, would you go 1 3-minute round with a prime Mike Tyson for 500K subscribers?
Oh, shit.
I wouldn't.
Right now?
No, a prime.
Oh, God.
Prime Mike Tyson.
How many?
Is he
3 minutes?
1 3-minute round.
Holy shit.
Would he bite your ear off? I mean, I
No,
feel
he said
scared
prime.
that he would eat your ear.
I don't need an ear for 500K. Oh, it's not money.
500K subscribers.
Yeah, are they going to, like, continuously watch us? Are they going to be engaged? Or is it just like you can go buy it?
Right? You just get 500K and you're done.
And they never watch again?
And then you never see those people again and you have
Are
one
these
person in your
quality
chat
subscribers like you guys? Or is this, like, just a number on the keyboard?
Right? Michael Duke says, would they ever make an Intercontinental Championship for women?
They should make an mid-card title for the women, I believe. Right now, it's just the SmackDown title. Just kidding. That's funny. Who's this
Who
guy?
are these people?
Well, that's the Dream.
Which one?
Velveteen Dream, the one in the white pants.
Oh, is that who that is? Oh. Shanti the Adonis? El Shant, whatever the hell he said, I don't know. Vindicator.
Oh, shit!
Brad's like, you and your prime versus him and his prime.
Yeah, I get it. I would get my ass handed to me.
Even in your prime.
Yeah.
With Mike Tyson. Even though you took boxing. You're like...
Not even on the same level.
I was like a beginner comparatively my whole life.
My Golden Gloves trophies don't match Mike Tyson's heavyweight championships. Plus, not to mention, in my prime, I was about 170 pounds. In his prime, he was like 220, 215.
That's funny.
But, no, I would not go toe-to-toe with Mike Tyson even right now. And he's like 15 years older than me or something.
Right. Did you answer the, would they ever make an Intercontinental Championship
I
for
said
women?
I don't know if I'd call it that, but I said, yeah, they need a mid-card title for the women.
Right.
And I said, right now, that's the SmackDown title. And then I said I was kidding.
Vindicator says, life just grinds you down until you quit and die. Words of wisdom.
1, 2, and
Told by
3.
every single day. What? Because of ramen? Jeez, Vindicator. Brad's like, just clinch him for it all. We have Carlos Vaya in the chat. Hey, Carlos. Says Finn Balor is now a 2-time NXT champion.
He is.
He is.
Now, how long is this run going to be? And just until they find somebody to take it from him? Adonis was doing really good until he got nailed by the Dream right here.
Ew, it's gross. Adrian's like, hashtag fire the Dream. Brad's like, no, it's like 500K viewers every stream. And Brad's also like, isn't it ironic that the Dream has probably given some female wrestlers nightmares?
Oh, he just got attacked from behind.
Kushida
attacked him from behind.
Ooh.
He don't like the Dream.
He's like, I don't like you. He ruined it for him, I bet. He was going to win.
Kushida's got black pants on and brown shoes. I'm not a fan.
A lot of people do that. It's weird.
Nope.
No, I'm serious. It's like
acceptable.
a thing now. Like, people do it. It's weird. I didn't say it was Like, people should.
Oh, she did. Got him by the hair. Dream does. Pulling him back into the ring. No. Now he's got his arm.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
shit.
Oh, he broke
Could
his
have
arm
just separated his shoulder.
off. His arm fell off.
Him and Karrion Kross are going to be sharing a freaking operating table.
His arm fell completely off. It's off onto the floor, and the guy's going to beat him with it. It's happening right now.
And again. Could have broke his collarbone there.
Now you need to say, I've got some bad news for you.
We got some bad news.
The Dream's arm fell off, and it's in the
Look
middle
at
of
that.
the thing, and it's being
Got him in a
smacked in his
triangle.
face with it. He hates him. He really hates him. I kind of don't blame him.
He's tapping. He's tapping. Let him go. Dream's going to be a tripod.
The Dakota's like, see, the guys is better than watching Sonny Kiss any day. I guess.
Not a Sonny Kiss fan, I take it.
That's not.
Sonny Kiss is explosive as an athlete. I could see why he would be polarizing.
Right. People probably like or hate. Vinder's like, that life grinding you down quote came from Tim Thatcher tonight. Was that what he was babbling about?
But it's
He threw it.
because it was folded. He was going to put it over with the straps, but it was folded, so he threw it behind him like that.
What a dork.
Emporium. They're taking on Emporium.
Emporium?
Imperium. You call them Emporium.
Emporium.
We're taking on Emporium later.
They don't even know who they're wrestling tonight. They're like, I don't know those guys.
The Emporium.
Michael Dew says the Monster Abyss is in the WWE now.
Yeah, he is. Well, he was for at least a couple shows. I haven't seen him for a couple weeks. But AJ Styles brought him over, it looked like. Oh, there's Emporium. They're talking. He's like,
took their
I don't
best
like him. And he's like, why
accessories.
don't we like him? He's like, because when I go get a steak, I want a little bit of sizzle on it, and they don't have any sizzle. Yeah, that's why we don't like them. The old Emporium over there.
Yeah, Imperium. Emporium? You have no sizzle.
That's it. Next week, NXT Championships on the line.
Whoa. You guys need to chill out and chat, guys. Come on now.
What's
My
happening?
Goodness.
Are we talking about food?
No. No, we're not talking about food. No, Adrian was like, fire the Dream, and we all know what that comes from. He was part of the whole allegation stuff where they were doing some,
Accusations?
no. Investigating into some accusations that were put out there. The possibility of the Dream being involved in some child pornography type stuff.
He was sending private pictures of himself to kids.
To kids, okay? So he was not let go, but he was put on suspension for a while they did their investigation. Now, they've done that with multiple wrestlers. A lot of them were in NXT UK for the women's thing where that happened. Some of them were down in regular NXT over on WWE itself. And those guys were literally investigated. Every accusation was taken that it was true. They were suspended from anything. And then they were investigated for everything.
And a few wrestlers
And this
were
happened
let
with
go.
Matt Riddle, too, by the way. So if you don't like the Dream, you better hate Matt Riddle for it, too.
Whoa,
and he
whoa,
should be
whoa.
fine. I'm just saying, you can't have one without the other. If you're going to say fire the Dream,
But they're different
then
circumstances.
But he came back. They both came back. They both came back. From whatever they were told that they did, they came back. And I'm explaining why they were able to. Investigations happened. They were allegations. That doesn't mean it actually happened. If they went in and investigated, the police were involved. This isn't something like, oh, they just said, oh, this happened. WWE did their own investigation. The police were involved with all of this. So the stuff with Matt Riddle and what the woman who pressed allegations there, it was false. He was being stalked. His family was actually being threatened. A whole bunch of things came out because of it. And, and that's why he's not suspended anymore and he's actively wrestling. The Dream the same way. They had the police involved. He's been investigated for months and was on suspension that whole time. Now, I'm not saying or condoning the fact that that is a possibility, but they took that as a very, very real thing that was happening. And they made sure and took every step possible, not only protect everybody else in their stuff, but to say, hey, dude, we can't be associated with you right now because we don't know if this is real or not. And we would rather not have you here as a person on our roster. We'll suspend you. The investigation can go through and we'll work with you from there. If there would have been 1 ounce of evidence that even promoted he did that, he would have been gone. Gone. There was no way that the WWE would even remotely be positive or promote that at all. So, I just don't, and I get, if you don't like the wrestler, I'm with you. I don't like a lot of wrestlers either, but I don't base it off of what that is, I guess you could say. So, I get getting upset about it, why you don't like him there, but telling other people, fuck off and shut the fuck up and all this shit, it's just childish. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Y'all got assholes, don't you? Y'all take a shit in the toilet or out in the street or wherever you take your shits at with your butthole. And you all have one. You all have a right to your opinion, but don't be a dick to everybody else just because you have an opinion. Let's play nice, everybody. But anyways, Travis was like, shut up, I hate it when you talk.
That's fine, it's a commercial break. Alright, well, we're back. Is that a dog on the table or a cat? It's a dog. This is awkward, right? Completely uncomfortable.
Oh, she made sketty and salad. They finally got their food. Brad, if your stuff is freezing and buffering, it might be your own stuff. You might just need to go out and come back in or refresh your page. Because it seems to be working okay on my side. Like, I have it on my phone so I can kind of see the chat. So. Rawr.
At least they're venting right now. Get it out.
The indicator's like, the cat was the most entertaining part of that dinner.
Yeah, pretty sure it was a dog.
Oh.
But yeah, there was an animal on the table.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, but it was a small enough dog you can call it a cat. I'm pretty sure you can get away with that.
John L says, we haven't seen Austin Fury for the past couple of months because he was all involved in that.
He was, and he's back on NXT.
Back. We saw him on NXT.
So he must have been also cleared.
Yes.
Yeah, he was there last week. He was who's he keep attacking?
I don't remember who it was.
It's not Bronson Reed, is it?
No. It wasn't Bronson Reed. What have you got to lose? I don't know. I gotta drink my water.
It's just awkward, weird.
Have you ever had awkward, weird dinners like that? Me?
No.
I've had those awkward, weird dinners all the time with Travis on a constant basis. He's like, why do you want to talk about your feelings, Dalethea? And I'm like, yes, every time I talk about my feelings, it's not right. Your feelings are stupid and wrong.
Said no one.
Said Travis. Walter's like, okay, bye, guys. I'm going to see you Wednesday night for AEW, 8 p.m. Going to work tomorrow. All right, Walter, you stay safe out there.
All right, have a good day at work.
We will
Be safe.
see you tomorrow night. Right now, we're going to be watching some thick old Bronson Reed. And I can say thick because he calls himself that, and it was part of his thing for a while. Now it's Colossal, so I'm not sure if that's better or worse than thick.
Right.
I haven't figured that part out yet. As Vindicator says, we're getting thick tonight, but that's me every night. Gross. Looks like if you can't reveal your source, then it doesn't count. I've revealed my sources to Dalethea before so that she knew I wasn't just spitting stupid rumors. Yeah, I really would rather if you have something that you think is valid, you have to back it up with a source.
Austin Theory.
I'm one of those people.
Are you sure it wasn't him attacking Bronson Reed since they're fighting now?
Maybe. It could have been him. I don't remember.
Janelle, there's Austin Theory.
There's Austin Theory, Janelle. He is on our screen right now. So if you want to know where he is, he's on the screen at NXT.
That's my source.
He's running around with his, I've got a bodybuilding career, look at me. I've had it all. I'm amazing. You're like, yeah, I have to go as well, but school. But love y'all. Bye, Mom and Dad. All right.
Have a good
night. Bye,
night.
Adrian. Have a great night. Be good. Do your schoolwork.
And stay safe.
Exactly, Luke. Elsie's like, Travis, shh. Shh, Travis, shh.
Hunting a rabbit.
We're hunting rabbits.
Austin Theory's trying to get a...
Austin
Look at that.
Theory.
He's trying to shake his hand. Reed does not like to play fair, I guess.
Reed's like, I'm colossal. I don't play fair.
He's thick. Shoulder block knocked Theory back. Theory's a big, strong guy, though.
He is.
It's like Night at the Roxbury up in here. Can the rest of us use the mayor?
No. It's ridiculous.
Have you ever seen Night at the Roxbury?
Yes.
Oh, no. That show's so great. I love when they're doing... Can the rest of us use the mayor? And, of course, I worked at the gym at the time that came out, so...
So...
You could say that I use that
use
pretty much
the dance
anytime.
moves at the bar?
Anytime... Oh, yeah. I did the sprinkler and the...
Did you get a dude and, like, do that to a girl every time that you wanted to dance with her?
Me and Colby. Never once did we assault a girl.
Never once.
We did not assault girls. We did not accost them or any other weirdness.
Whatever. Back in those days, I didn't care.
You guys are so funny.
Back in those days, people understood what no meant. Nowadays, they're so offended they are confused and have no idea.
What no means?
What no means. And then they come back and say,
Oh, shit.
I said no, but really, they didn't ever say no. That's the part
Back
I
in the
don't
days where no meant yes. Just kidding. That never happened. It's not funny, Trout.
Vindicator's like, classic muscle guy versus fat guy. I know how this is going. As Elsie says, we don't set the bar, we are the bar.
Cesaro.
Mm-hmm.
And Sheamus. Cesaro likes to be champion with a lot of different types of tag team partners. Because he's already been champion with Sheamus for a while. Now he's champions with Shinsuke Nakamura. So Cesaro just attracts gold, just not singles gold.
Not singles
Look at
gold.
Theory's face. Look at the color difference between his body and his face. I think he's being choked.
For real? He's like, I'm gonna
Look
die.
at his face.
He's like,
That's purple.
He's like, dude, I can't breathe.
It's like the blue kid that got me fired from my lifeguarding job.
Those damn blue kids. The hell's wrong with them?
Again. I kid. I play. You can't say jokes anymore.
You can't. People get offended.
People.
Everybody gets offended about everything.
Oh, big elbow. You've got to be responsible with your title. All right. He's obviously going to sit down on him. There it goes. Oh, 1, 2. I don't know how he kicked out. The only way he kicked out is because Reed turned. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, shit. It's like getting hit with a cannonball.
I don't understand.
This fight?
I don't understand why they're so, there's a guy that does it. I don't know if it's an NXT guy or if it's an AEW guy, but there's one of them that does that too.
Hits with his body?
No. He's very dramatic after he gets hit.
Oh, it's very normal. Sell it.
It's just...
Shawn Michaels was the master of it.
Oh, God, no wonder.
Like, he would get hit, and, well, Ric Flair was pretty good at it, too.
Well, he probably made it look good.
Ric Flair would get hit, and then he'd walk around the ring for a second, and then his feet would stop moving, but his upper body would go, so he just face first right into the ground. It was so funny.
Well, that I can understand, but them, they're, like, throwing themselves... It's just weird. Awkward. Weird.
You gotta be over-dramatic. You gotta sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Theory. He's all over the place. He gets thrown into the ropes and he's all writhing in pain all over the ring. There's a knee by Bronson Reed.
Vindicator's like, I'm offended 24/7. I just hide it very well.
Right. I'm pretty much offended all the time. Kind of like the Incredible Hulk. Now's a good time to get angry. It's the trick, Cap. I'm always angry. Rah. Now's the time to be offended. I thought about picking some of that mint over there and making tea out of it. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't know how. You just soak it in water? Or do you have to boil it? Or do you bake it? Or...
Well, so usually... Most of the time, you don't make tea out of fresh leaves that I know of. I mean, you could look it up. Most of the time, you have to dry the leaves and then make tea out of it. So,
Reed in Theory. Oh! Drop toe hold. Reed headbutts the bottom turnbuckle. He might be concussed. Is that enough break for Theory to get up and get a move on? Get his groove on?
maybe.
Oh, he kicked him in the ribs. There's the offense we've been looking for by Theory. One kick's not going to do it, buddy.
I like how they changed that camera angle real fast.
You didn't want to see that?
No, like, it's okay if we do it to the girls, but not this guy.
You don't want to see crotchal regions of big thick?
LC says he's the 24/7 champion. Really? I just spent $4 at the WWE shop. Is it like a little tiny belt for your doll?
That's pretty cool. Get them for the little figurines. Her mom was killed right in front of her. Maybe that's why she's off a little bit.
Who?
Mariska
Haggerty?
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Her mom died in front of her?
Right in front of her, yeah.
Oh, $400.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you spend $400 on a 24/7 belt? If I'm going to spend $400 on a belt, it's not going to be that one.
You don't like the 24/7?
No, the thing's freaking hideous.
7-Eleven, I-95 South.
I think it's ugly. It looks like little kids drew it up.
European television.
They're like, hey, kids, if you wanted an idea for a belt, what would it look like? Ah, it should be a big circle with some green in it.
You're dogging on his purchase.
I'm just saying, if I'm going to spend $400, I'm not going to spend it on that particular one. I would rather spend it on a different one.
Maybe he has them all.
Oh, yeah, maybe, huh?
That's the last of his collection. Oh, Austin Theory's in trouble again already. He had a short-lived offensive run in this match. Oh, the atomic elbow.
It threw him out of the ring almost.
A Dusty Rhodes style. That's Dusty Rhodes' move, by the way. That little tribute to Dusty. That's a big splash. I think this is the end. The end, my friend. The end. 1, 2, and... No! Theory kicked out.
Oh, that's cool. You and your kids play with it. That's awesome.
The 24/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South.
A $400 belt. Kids can spill grape juice all over it.
Oh, it wipes off.
But he has all of them on the WWE shop. Every single one of them. That's cool. Glad you have that much money.
My doctor does that too. He's got them all.
Well, it makes sense. He's got money.
He's debating on buying the like $5,000 one that they have.
That's what he said, Luke. He said Mariska. Hargitay.
Mariska.
He loves her.
I do. And her mom was prettier than she was. 1, 2. Oh, so close.
Old Mariska. I think he forgot to spray tan his face or it all got wiped off.
Right? I think it's
his
just
face
purple.
looks sick. He looks like he's sick. Either that or no, he's definitely got something wrong with him.
Her mom changed the interstate laws after her death. Oh, and down on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
She rear-ended a semi-truck.
She did.
And went right underneath it and it decapitated her.
And that's why they have the laws they have now.
Right, which is why
I think he broke his back. Or do you want somebody to do
1,
that to you?
2,
Pop
and
your
3.
back like that?
Exactly like that. If I can get them up high enough, and then I'll just drop onto my stomach. They'd probably get hurt too, but whatever. My back would pop.
I was like, no, $5,000, Travis, come on. He's like, Travis thinks I'm rich. You must be.
I'm rich.
So, Brad, besides your wrestling stuff, what else do you do? What other hobbies do you have?
So Theory just tried to muscle him up. Instead of using, his weight against him, I guess you could say. Because he had it. Damn. Vince loves those big fat guys.
Vinegar's like classic fat defeating muscle guy.
Uh-huh. Yokozuna style. Oh, Adam Cole in the back.
He says it doesn't happen often in reality.
No, all you have to do is just move around a little bit till they tire, and then you beat them up.
Whatever. All you'd have to do is like jump at them like you're going to beat them up, and they probably would cry and pee their pants.
A fat guy?
Uh-huh.
Why would a fat person cry?
I don't know. Why are they fat?
Because they're unhappy because they eat. And they eat because they're unhappy.
Exactly.
It's an endless cycle.
Doesn't take much to make them cry.
That is undisputed. He wants a rematch.
I think it's disputed all over the place.
I feel like if you had 2 shots at the title and you didn't get it either time, you don't get another shot for a while. Wonder how long that women's match is going to last. Half hour? 30 minutes? Somewhere around there. Half hour is 30 minutes, so same thing.
Yeah. Something like that.
I hope it's not like a 12-minute match.
Right. Brad likes football. Not soccer football. Oh. Not football, but football.
The NFL.
Loves to be active and work out, so I do a lot of that. Cool. You know, if you do a lot of that, and you're working out and take care of yourself, you should learn how to cook.
Yeah.
So you can make sure you eat really healthy foods. And if you cook it yourself, you know what's in it.
You are what you eat.
When Unicorn Sprinkles isn't as chaotic and stupid as it is, good possibility of getting some cooking classes or something.
Yeah, you could probably do it online.
Yeah, it's possible, but it'd be weird, wouldn't it, to try to do a cooking class online? Just ask Luke to do a cooking class.
You and Ayla are supposed to do a
Wrestling cooking?
Cooking gab.
Cooking gab? Nobody wants to see that. I'm mean and a dick, and she's very quiet. I don't know how well that would work out. I could be an asshole to you, and you're like, whatever, I could be an asshole too. I could be an asshole to her, she'd probably go home and cry about it.
Oh. Everybody cries today for doing that. It's like, why do you cry about it? They just cry. Fat person would cry. Everyone's gonna cry.
Right? Oh, so we are talking about football. Okay. Got it.
Like the NFL football? Or soccer?
Like what we call soccer. He says, no, what soccer is to you guys, football to all of us normal countries.
Soccer.
When I know that you're from another country, when you say football, I immediately think soccer, by the way. And most of the time, they spell F-U-T-B-O-L that I've seen, but...
Football?
Football. But, yeah, that's a lot of foreign countries that aren't English speaking, I suppose. But, no, if you're from the UK, when you say football, I immediately don't think of pigskin football, what we are in the United States calling it. I actually think of, the little white ball you kick around and can't touch with your hands.
Little black dots on it.
Because you're in Ireland, Luke. You would have to be like a guest star on a stream to put your little stream picture up. And it's probably not even happening.
Cooking gab?
Cooking gab.
I'm down.
I would probably have to do it myself.
I'll do it.
You would do it? God. Could you imagine us trying to cook something together? Dalethea, is this 1 teaspoon or a tablespoon? Well, what does it look like?
Oh my god, it's a T and a B.
That's a tablespoon. I put 2 tablespoons of salt in that cake. Don't eat it. Fuck. I was like, you did what?
Yeah, it wasn't as good as it was supposed to be.
You're like, this doesn't taste very good at all. Oh, that's funny.
I'm down with it. We could do that and record it and just post it. So it doesn't have to be on I mean, we can release it on a day, but it doesn't have to be live. We can do it live, but I'm okay doing it live.
Right? There's nothing going to be left of her.
Shock the system.
Sweet.
Roderick?
Vindicator's like, you will be receiving angry messages, emails, and phone calls from proud fat people in T-minus 24 hours, Dalethea. Whatever. What makes you think I'm not fat? Fucking kidding me?
Oh my gosh. Is it because she has a fat ass?
That's why you guys don't like me. It's because I'm fat. I know it.
On a hall pass. Look at Mom. Is it because she has a fat ass? Yeah. No.
Not yet. No. What? No. Not at all. That's not the reason at all. Elsie's like, every time I get to watch WWE, that's my only free time I have. 2 boys, 1 girl, only parent and cook, clean, homeschool. It's a lot of work, homeschooling. Does that mean that you don't work? I thought you said you worked. What do you do? I work, cook. And now you cook, clean, and homeschool. I wouldn't homeschool. I'd throw my kids in school.
Killian Dane.
I don't care if you get the unicorn spiral. go freaking go to school. Little bastards. Rada said, Daddy said, because you're normal people that think soccer are so frustrating.
I like soccer. The World Cup and the other tournaments.
Or football.
Or football, whatever you want to call it.
I think it just gets confusing if you're talking to somebody in a conversation.
It's the only
and you
football
don't know if
I'm
they're
gonna
from
watch
another country.
anyways.
Soccer is pretty cool.
There's a good
football.
chance I'm not watching the American football this season. I'll give it a shot. We'll see how it plays out.
Leslie's like, every year we donate $100 to Connor's Cure. If you donated $100 to Connor's Cure, wouldn't they have it cured by now?
They're $300 and
It was like they get all this stuff and it's just like nothing's ever cured. It blows my mind.
it goes to the labor of the lab people.
Well, when
They don't work for free.
Wouldn't they get it cured by now?
No.
Why not?
They don't
They
get
can find
paid.
a cure for everything else
They don't
really
get
quick.
paid to cure it. They get paid to work on it.
That's just silly. Just plumb silly. Communicators like Dalethea would be more popular than Rachel Ray 30-minute cooking gab meals. Right. That's funny. Looks like I do video call streams all the time. You could also make it to where you do separate YouTube videos for each meal and one person does it. Like, I'll record a vid and put it on the Gab. Then you do one, then Ayla. I could just see Ayla trying to do a cooking video by herself. I'm sorry, Ayla, if you're out there, sweetie. I am so sorry. But you are so awkward sometimes.
It's just quiet.
You're just really quiet. I just don't know how it would work out for her.
She'd have to have the microphone like right here.
I'd have to get her drunk or something. Jesus.
Does she drink?
I don't think so. You'd have to get her drunk.
I've seen her drunk before.
You have to wait. There's a fine line between the angry drunk people and the drunk nice. So you kind of have to be really careful. To drink the cooking sherry like what's her face?
Oh no. We're going to add some sherry.
And a little bit for ourselves. Julia Child.
I didn't know her name. I just knew she sounded like.
This is such a great chocolate cake. It's just too funny.
Pump the brakes, son. That's a national treasure. You're gonna be all mad at us because it's a national treasure.
Well, Vindicator, that's really nice. It's okay, I'm fat. Vindicator's like, Dalethea's not fat. She's really just very, very healthy. Just like Killian Dane. Yeah, that's it. And hairy.
I don't think she's that healthy.
I'm extremely healthy and hairy. I've got some major back hair going on that you don't know about.
Trust me, she doesn't have hair.
A large carpet on my back. Like a Yeti.
Now, me on the other hand.
Oh, Yeti.
Oh. That's how I call them when I'm in the wild. That's how I caught her. She was a young one.
Woo.
The young Yeti.
Elsie's like, my kids' school won't let them go. Why?
I don't know. There's
What's
a
wrong
few
with them?
schools closing because there's cases.
Silly. They should just let them all go. Fight it all amongst themselves. We got Glenn Hunt in the chat. Hey, Glenn. How's it going?
Glenn.
Says Retribution last night on Monday Night Raw Universe, and fans going to have sign-up Thunder plans for Retribution. Stop Attack next week. Monday Night Raw Live. Me, and Cash and Glenn Hunt going. Sweet.
That'll be
go,
awesome.
Man. That's awesome.
I want to sign up for that, see if I can even get on. I don't even know how. Every time I go there, it's for the one before. So, like, I try to sign up for Raw, and it's for SmackDown.
Yeah.
And it says it's expired. I'm like, so where's the one for the next one?
Right. Elsie's like, so have to do it at night, middle of the night, done about 4 a.m., so when go to work tired. You guys get comments real slow. No, I don't really get comments real slow. There's just not very many comments, so I try to fill it in with other stuff before I go through everybody's comments.
Well, sometimes they don't pop right up.
And sometimes they do not pop up right away. Just because you type it doesn't mean I don't get it right.
That's what he's saying.
2 seconds.
It's slow.
No, it says you guys get comments real slow. As in, we get them slow.
We receive them slow.
Vindicator says, Ayla is a visionary, always deep in thought. That's how geniuses are made.
Right
If Ayla's like, I'm a visionary, so Ayla's in here now because we talk crap about her. See what happens when you talk bad about people? They, show up. It's like, ugh, really? Go back away, lady. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, Ayla. How's it going? I said you were awkward and weird. And if you had to do your own cooking show by yourself, you'd probably just stand there, not know what to do with yourself. I told them I'd be mean. I was like, I don't know if it'd be a really good show. I'd be all mean and a dick, and poor Ayla would be all over there like...
But Ayla has the kitchen for the cooking show. So.
She does. I'd have to be all nice so I could go to her house. And then somebody would have to get rid of her children for a while.
They can be in it.
I mean, technically, we could do it here, but you would have to be very choppy about how you did stuff. So you'd have to do it like some of them where you kind of show your face, but you don't show your whole kitchen, then you just show, what you're doing at the time. And so you just do a whole video, where it's kind of at, and then
it's
go from there.
I've got cameras. Killing Dane. Roderick Strong looks like he's in a little bit of trouble fighting the Yeti.
So, yeah, I'm talking crap. Looks like you want to see Ayla flustered. Have her do a cooking gab video with the naked chef. That probably would get her flustered.
Is that a real thing?
I'm sure it is. I would not be surprised.
Oh, crossbody. 1, 2, and 3. No! Roderick kicked out of that.
He did. Let's see. The indicator's like, ha ha ha, you guys taking my Dane comparison too far. Comedic gold. I can always make fun of myself, man. It was like, y'all talking crap. Exactly. Brad's like,
not we all.
I have a request.
Y'all.
If a guy could be a mod. It looks like, why the hell people think they can just be a mod in here? Makes me feel like I'm insignificant. See, Luke, that's the problem. You think you're insignificant, but people want to be a mod because they have power. Power! Power! And no, Brad, I'm sorry. We don't have enough people in our chat to have multiple mods, and the only reason why I'm a mod is because Luke sometimes is not able to be here, and I'm here all the time. All the time. Unless I was dead. And if I don't show up for a while, it's because Travis killed me and buried me in the backyard. I'm telling all of you now, just in case.
Yeah. Well, she's sick right now, guys. Murderer!
I'm in the other room. You're a murderer!
Killian Dane just got pinned.
Damn,
Roderick
Killian
Strong.
Dane?
With the Vic.
Did he get some help, though?
Yeah, a little bit.
From his friend? Fish.
The old fish.
Fish. Vindicator, ha ha ha. Ayla took the bait. Yeah, she did. Just, hang it out there and she'll come flying in. No, I'm just kidding. I told you. Ayla said, get me drunk and I won't be shy. See, I told you guys I just have to get her drunk.
This was already said on the chat, yeah.
I said that.
What kind of drunk, though? Are we talking like
You
a
have
couple
to-
sips or like...
You have to be right on that line.
It's like...
Because there's two drunk and then she's probably angry Ayla.
There's-
And we don't want that because we know what happens when it's angry Ayla.
She turns into her mother.
That's scary as fuck.
Don't say that while she's drinking either.
Yeah, don't say anything about her mom. Like, oh yeah, just like her mom. I hate you, bitch! Ah! I'll be like, oh, Pan, help me!
Look behind him! Look behind him!
Ooh, ooh!
Drake Maverick!
with his shortness and a pipe. Why is he hitting people with a pipe?
You know, when you're little like that, you gotta hit him
God.
with something. Oh,
He got elbowed in the
crossbody.
throat. I think he forgot he was short.
He forgot he was tiny.
He forgot how short he was, and then it's like, nah.
I can only imagine me in the middle of this drinking, cooking show.
Oh God, we burn everything.
I'm like, hey, how much?
I would get tired
How
of
much
doing
flour?
whatever we were
How much flour do you need? Shut your fucking mouth! You shut it fucking right now! I know how to cook. I've been cooking since I was 10 years old.
Travis, who doesn't drink, would be like, we're putting that on the
Oh yeah,
cooking gap. This is part of your cooking gap. Delete this meltdown. Why the fuck did the pan break in the fucking oven? Goddamn dog, get the fuck out of the kitchen!
I know how to pick green beans. I've been picking green beans since I was 7 years old. I'm like, hey, how are you picking the green beans? Mushroom Hiroshima all over again.
Nobody wants to be Drake
Oh,
Maverick's
Killian!
friend. Nobody. He hit him too.
You can't buy a friend.
He came out and helped him, and then he just punches him in the face.
Poor
Jesus,
Maverick.
Poor Drake Maverick, poor guy.
At least he's got a pretty wife.
Poor Drake. Just so tired. Vindicator's like, I'm tired of Dane losing so many matches. Send him to Underground if you don't respect him.
Is Underground the place where they just put like the washed up people or something?
I don't know.
They're like, send him to Underground.
I hate that place.
Me? Did you say me?
The Gargano way. Like it's gonna go any better for her. Elsie's like, oh my God, my 14 sons and my $12 are fighting. Be back. Yeah, kids. Like Heath Slater kids.
Heath Slater.
Luke says,
Oh God, she just threw a salad on her. Some wine right into the face.
was that wine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh God, he's gonna get it. SpaghettiOs. Fuck you. They bleeped it. Oh shit, she just broke her TV.
Her own TV.
Oh
Run
my
after
gosh.
her.
This is like Housewives of freaking Atlanta.
Yeah.
My baby.
That's funny. And stupid.
Broken TV. No throwing of remotes.
Luke is like, me and Ayla would be doing the cooking while Dalethea is the one drinking and yelling at us in chat. It's like, look up the guy called the Naked Chef. Oh, and I have to. Let's see. Vindicator says, I'm tired of Dane losing matches. And yeah, that's where you already said that. Luke says, I have power. If I had real power, I'd be able to ban a certain someone in his legion of accounts. I ban him and he still comes back, so I don't have very much power either. Elsie's like, kids make you drink. Not really. Ayla's like, not blackout drunk, Travis. Haha. I actually turn into emotional, Ayla, but yes, too much alcohol and I'll pull an ape. That's what I said. I said there was a fine line. Vindicator says, well, I will just make life a little tiny bit easier and ban myself. Aw, well, we don't want you to ban yourself.
Don't be banning yourself.
Elsie is like, it's drink time for everyone. Me and kids watching and eating steak. Nice. Oh, stream. Maybe steak. No, steak. They're eating steak. Looks like Dalethea, Ayla, and me cooking while drinking. That would be the best food channel show ever, or weirdest Pornhub show ever. There's Ayla. What nickname would you give emotional Ayla? I was like, I don't know. I don't think I have a nickname. It looks like, okay, I'm sold. I want cooking gab now. Oh, God. Jesus. Have to ramp up my cooking game. Haven't cooked for so long.
Who's going to eat it?
That's the point. That's it. That's why I don't cook. Like, I
guess you could do specialized food, so it's for me, but that's weird.
I cook for myself. Maybe his daughter when she's here, but I have to be, like, specific about what I cook for her because she hates everything. And then, my dad, and then that's it. And I usually don't have a lot of time, and so time is just not a factor. And Travis doesn't eat anything, so.
We all have the same 168 hours in a week.
Right? It was like, I can't drink alcohol though, so sorry guys, at least 6 more months. Right? I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't even think she can drink alcohol. You said that earlier, and I'm like, well, she could, but not really. But not because she can't.
Right.
Or doesn't.
Babies depend on her for nutrients.
Yes. Exactly. Looks like
the breast primarily for feeding.
Primarily for feeding. Elsie's like, win time, Travis. Go get a wine. Vindicator's like, my mistake. They are in a real house and kitchen. It looks like they actually spent some money wisely on the decor, right?
It's probably somebody that lives there's house.
Probably. Like, Icon's in the chat. Hey, Icon, how's it going? It says, did Tegan drop an F-bomb? She sure did. Vindicator's like, regular Ayla is just Ayla, and emotional Ayla is really Aisha. Elsie's like, Rhea Ripley fan. All right. Ayla's like, we'll eat it. We will eat it. Right?
So that's the thing. That's the show. That's the show. We got it figured out. You guys have to cook it.
WrestlingGab.
And then mukbang it.
We'll eat it.
Afterwards, the whole thing.
Oh, God.
In 2 servings. Like, you guys just have to sit there and eat it.
Travis was like, you want to see a fatty? I'll make her a fatty.
And there it is.
Travis is like, I had to get a bigger seat, so I had to give the love seat to just Dalethea for our show. Cooking Gab's taking a very big toll on her.
She's the Kraken. You see Perseus flying Pegasus around the room.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, Joven. He's like, cute you, hot you. Nice.
Woo!
I don't know what that is, but that sounds great. Looks like you and Ayla cook from there, and then I can video in and try to cook what you cook. Elsie's like, I'll eat it. And Brad's like, I just drank 4 shots, because why not? I don't blame you. Why not?
Well, it is morning.
Might as well. It's party time.
Bea Priest, the North American champion.
Vindicator is like, haha, Travis sounding like Chewbacca. It looks like I'm down on mukbang on stream. I eat with you guys all the time. Travis is like, are you seriously going to eat? Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm totally going to have my dinner. You guys would have not appreciated my dinner today, though. I have 3 ears of corn.
Shirt. Who is that? On
Himself?
his shirt. A blonde?
John Bon Jovi. It's Luke Perry. I don't know.
Oh, it's Kurt Cobain.
Oh, that's who it is. They went down a little bit so you could see a shirt.
Right when I saw plaid, it all made sense. It all added up.
Looks like, okay, I'm sold. I can video edit in Perseus. Let's go. Great.
Perseus.
Dalethea the Kraken. Fern! Fern me!
Mukbang.
My leg.
Do it outside on a picnic table.
No.
And you can do it with the season, so there'd be like Christmas stuff and Thanksgiving stuff and Ramadan and all sorts
It's
of
happening
different
next
things.
Wednesday, that Io Shirai
Io
versus
Shirai
Shotzi
Blackheart
Blackheart.
next Wednesday. Oh, look, Wednesday. See?
Yep,
That
next
is right.
Wednesday.
No more Super Tuesdays for a minute.
For a minute, just a second though. Just for a little tiny bit.
There it is. There's the cage.
It's not a very fun cage. It looks
Rhea
stupid.
Ripley.
It looks like our
Mercedes
dog kennel.
Martinez. Eminem.
That cage looks just like our dog kennel out back.
I know. It's a good idea.
Looks like I do actual cooking streams and then eat on the stream. Well, there you go. Vindicator says maybe it's a younger Orange Cassidy on his shirt, but no, it really is Cobain.
It
I
was
love
Kurt.
his Something in the Way song. Right?
I love more than just one of his songs. That's like my junior high life. Well, grade school life. I think it was kind of in between.
So, why does she wear such weird stuff?
Robert Stone likes to dress her up. She just threw her stick in there.
Elsie's like, the kids say hi, guys. Hi, kids! How's the kids doing?
Make
Looks
sure
like
you're minding.
I can edit in tentacles, too, for the Kraken. I'm 1,000,000% in.
Voice effects over the top of it. Like, we don't need voice effects. It's real.
It's Dalethea. Don't worry, it's just
Look
Dalethea.
behind her as she was loading up the ring. Rhea Ripley attacked her from behind.
Dang you,
Look
Rhea
at that
Ripley.
fence. That fence is thick. The metal,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
tube
thick.
steel.
It's real thick. The match hasn't even started.
Robert Stone is terrified. She's taking her clothes off, throwing it at him. Most people have to pay for that.
Maybe he did. Maybe he had to buy a ticket to be there.
Rhea Ripley got that table up. So Martinez was going to put the table in, and she attacked her so she wouldn't, and then now she's putting it in the ring.
Vindicator's like, Mercedes attire is not weird. It's modern day badass. Now, Rhea attire can get weird, but I still like it.
Yeah, I don't mind both of their attire right now. I'm okay with it. But yeah, that jacket that she had with the shoulder pads is weird. It's like Mortal Kombat. But maybe that's the way they look nowadays. People wear Mortal Kombat outfits around
I
town.
guess. I don't know.
You see people around town.
Oh, well, I don't see him in that, but we live in a small town, so. Vindicator's like, this match makes me think Bayley versus Sasha should take place in Hell in a Cell.
And it could. I'm assuming that's going to be in October.
And Brad, you should probably stop drinking, and that sounds like too much.
And edit yourself.
If you're drinking a bottle of Smirnoff, you might not want to do that.
Ew. Doesn't that burn your throat? Robert Snow's balding in the back there.
Oh, Luke. That's it. You, Travis, and Neil are coming over here and we'll do a cooking stream. Then I'll use all our editing gear and make it a ridiculously insane stream.
The hell am I going to be doing? I'm like going to be the cameraman. I add no value to a cooking show. Like, hey, we turn the oven on. I said 450. Sorry. I thought you said 425.
When have I ever said 425?
Yeah, I can only imagine how exciting that would be. But I can get stuff out of the stove. Like I can carry the big things out. Put them on. And scuttle back off.
That's ridiculous.
Like, I'm the guy that, like, left the burners on top of the stove and then pulled, like, a casserole out of the oven and set it on the burners and then left and it blew up. Like, that's the guy I am.
He leaves burners on all the time. He did it the other day. We were in here doing our stream.
For 2 hours.
And his daughter is like,
Do you want me to
do you want me to turn the burner off out here? And Travis is like,
Yeah.
I left that on.
It had been on for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Burning.
I'm glad it was still on. It wasn't less gas in the air. Would have been like, why is there a rotten egg smell? Did another egg explode that we don't know about? That was funny and horrible.
Rhea Ripley attacking Marcena's back. Time is it?
That time.
There's only 13 minutes left. Damn it.
Looks like you're our studio audience, Trav.
Yeah.
You're the studio audience. You can't make him taste anything because he doesn't eat anything, so you can't have him be the taste tester. It's like, does it have fucking gluten in it?
Does that have sugar in it?
I'm not eating that.
Is that processed oil in it? No, I'm good.
Does it have dairy? I don't eat dairy.
I don't eat dairy either.
And now we know why Dalethea doesn't cook anymore. I give up. Dalethea cooks for myself. Brad's like, do you guys only live stream or do you have any other videos?
No, we just live stream.
We just live stream. He did kind of do videos before, but he kind of went through and I think kind of moved or got rid of them or something.
They're gone. Like, I've deleted. Like, I would put them up. I'll put them up again, like, later in the world so people could see how horrible I once was. It was before I lost 80 pounds, too, so I was kind of a big fat guy.
I'm still a big fat guy.
All right, we're back to picture-in-picture.
But they're showing what's happened. So they just have to bring things in that they want into the steel cage?
No, they're not supposed to have anything in there. They're just make it like an Extreme Rules match. A steel cage match shouldn't have weapons in it.
Oh.
Anyways, the only way to win in the old days was you had to get out, touch the floor first. And then they added referees to it at some point in my life, and I'm not sure when that happened. And so you can get a pin and a submission, I think. Mm-hmm. But that's new. Like, that didn't used to be. It used to just be like you had to get out of the cage. Whether you went out through the door and touched the floor, both feet have to touch the floor, or over the top.
Mm.
But I'm assuming you can actually get pinned in there nowadays, but that's kind of newer within the past 25 years.
Weird. Looks like me and Nyla are about to add more entertainment value to this already crazy stream. We're on the floor laughing. Right? Brad's like, I want to watch your content, but live streams are too long, you know?
I get it. I understand.
Totally understand.
Completely. You don't have to hang out with us the whole time, but if you're watching wrestling at the same time. But yeah, I mean, why not make videos? I just don't know what our videos would be about. We'd have to come up with some crazy ideas. It'd have to be a wrestling talk show.
I know nothing.
She says that, but she's been watching it for well over a year now.
Just a year. Not well over.
That's fine.
Not well over a year. Well over would be like
we'd basically
6
have to have
months
other
after.
wrestling fans that we talked to and talked about that week's stuff.
Right.
Without a whole history lesson.
Michael Duke says, I remember cage match when the Ultimate Warrior versus Rick Rude.
Oh boy. Those were the days.
As Ayla says, I'm not watching wrestling. I'm just here for chat. I'm just here, you know, as commentary and
Robert Stone
stuff and
hanging out on the
food.
outside watching. It's weird that they put Mercedes Martinez with Robert Stone when she's not really with him. She doesn't really hang out over there with Aaliyah or whatever her name is.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Elsie's, oh my god, I gotta go. My kid.
My kids.
He's Slater kids. Looks like Ayla will attract all the boys to view the stream while I just add pounds to everyone. Just what I need. More pounds. Ayla's like, haha, probably not. Whatever. Brad's like, I've been watching for 11 years. How long have you been watching, Trav? Want to throw your age out
30
there?
plus. 30 plus easy.
Right.
Like, yeah, probably 35 years, but I'm not that old. That's just...
You were just really young when you started watching
I
with
started
your grandpa.
watching when I was a little kid.
Yeah, it was something him and his grandpa did together, so...
Saturday night made events instead of pay-per-views. There was like 2 pay-per-views a year.
God.
Oh! Tried to throw a Sammy
Chucked
Guevara.
chair at her, and she deflected it like it was nothing. She's like, oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of these huge openings in the corners. I feel like their heads could go in there. See? Her head did go in there. See her head?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. That's just dangerous.
Why would they have that set up like that so you can stick a head through there?
Right? It's like a deck on a front porch, you know? You can't
terrifying.
have it where the kids can stick their head through the deck rail.
Oops, sorry, I twisted your head a little wrong. Oops. It broke.
Here we go. Superplex off the top. Bam.
Ayla's like, Travis is rolling over the hill, 60 plus years old.
Oh my gosh. Soon, I'm sure.
It's
My
happening.
daughter's driving. It's like, what? She was just 10. 1, 2. Yeah, she drove home yesterday in that windstorm from here.
Mm-hmm. Now she's a veteran at it.
Now she's like, I can do anything.
Yeah.
No. Wait till it's foggy and icy.
Right?
Then call me.
Yeah. Blowing dust is a little different. Vindicator says, how long has Dalethea been watching Travis watching wrestling while Ayla watches cooking shows? That's the real question of all questions.
7, 10 years, somewhere in there. Since I've been watching wrestling, that you've been watching it with me, or watching me watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Martinez is doing great, but Spinebuster down. Ripley's in trouble.
Brad's like, how long are you guys streaming for? We're only going to be here for about 6 more minutes.
Yeah, this will be over in just a few minutes.
Yeah, NXT is only 2 hours show.
And tomorrow night's AEW's 2-hour show. And then Friday is
SmackDown,
2 hour show. And then you're going to not see us for like 72 hours, believe it or not.
You guys will be so sad.
We are here all the time, it seems like, lately. Which is fine with me. But Monday, it'll be 2 days since you have seen us.
True that.
Oh.
Vindicator's like, big question, get simple answers. Thanks, Travis.
Yeah. No elaboration on that. There it is. She's going to tap her out. Unless she can grab that kendo stick. But it looks like she's too far away from it.
I'm surprised the ref didn't, like, kick it out of the
What
way
is
or
Rhea
something.
doing? Why is she holding her head? Okay, there she goes.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
why is she holding her head and not holding
Oh,
her?
she's got that kendo
Shit,
stick.
here it comes. She's hitting her in the butt.
Yeah. Let me go.
That ham
you
hock.
Bastard.
Ow, she says. Ow. Did you hear?
Yes.
That was pretty funny.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Robert Stone's climbing the cage. Martinez just got nailed with
It
that.
was like, I have lived Food Network since I was 10, so 18 years.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
She's poking him through the fence. Rhea's going up top. She going to bring Stone in. Stone's... Oh, headbutt.
Oh, Jesus.
Stone's going to get soufflexed off the top.
But McMahon's like,
Look at
unless
this.
you want to stream for the NFL.
Oh!
No.
No,
I refuse to watch the NFL.
that's not happening.
Vindicators says that. Carlos Saya says, why do they keep injuring Robert Stone's leg?
I know. They just don't like Stone.
They don't like his leg. They're like, leg.
Stone is stuck. That's terrifying. Oh, shit.
Vindicator's like, this match was good, but needed more use of weapons. Well, they tried, right?
These two ladies have just been deleted.
Luke's like, oh yeah, stream the Chiefs-Texans game, LOL.
No. Is it the regular season? It is, isn't it? It's September.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. No.
Is there fans?
No.
Like, do they have fans in the stadiums?
I have no idea.
1, 2, and Ripley kicks out.
There's a kick out. Oh god.
Look at Roberts.
He's like, I'm glad I'm not scared of heights. I'm tired up here.
He's like, I'm well balanced, but that's got to be putting him to sleep, like tingling in his heart or something.
With his one leg up on the thing.
Is Stone going to get involved again?
I don't know. He's kind of just hanging up there.
Got 3 minutes.
Maybe.
I can't believe it's only been 3 minutes.
Ayla should write an 18-page cookbook and on her for 18 years of collective food accumulation knowledge. It would become a bestseller. So Ayla says, I'm not a cook, though. Ayla's more of a baker. Ayla likes to bake a lot of stuff.
You just get up there and go, with the big old hat on.
And flop your hands around like that. Grabbing things and throwing it around.
Superplex. Is Ripley going to put her through the table?
I have no idea. Maybe.
All right, here it is.
No?
Follow his sign.
Oh.
No.
She's like, no, you can't get me. Push her. Oh, she's going to hit her.
Oh, she is going to go through it.
Kick her. Punch her.
Oh, headbutt.
Smack her in the face.
Oh, look at this. This is it. Ripcord.
Oh, what? Riptide?
Well, it's a ripcord riptide. She got it.
Oh.
That hurt. I don't care who you are.
That hurts everybody.
She's done. 1, 2, and 3. Rhea Ripley with the first win she's gotten
for a couple
months
while.
Since she lost to Flair, I think, at WrestleMania.
Possibly. Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley
Your
wins
winner.
the final, the cage match. Now I can see why they put this match last. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Luke says, yes, Thursday is opening night, and yes, at the Chiefs game, they're letting in 25% capacity. Nice.
Golf clap. For the wrestling match.
Oh, yeah. Golf clap for the wrestling match. Vindicator says, baking is fine. Pastry is the spice of life.
Are they letting fans in LA, in the California teams? So, like, the Chargers, the Rams. I didn't remember if the Chargers were still in California. I thought they left.
Still have two, don't they?
They have the 49ers. They have.
Oh, yeah, they have those guys.
They have 3 at least. Because the Rams are there now. And then the Chargers are there. And then the 49ers are there. Because I think the Raiders left and went to Nevada.
Las Vegas, yeah. Brad says, all things wrestling. He's like, bye, guys. Have a good night. Bye, everyone. Thanks for streaming, guys. Yep, we'll be here
thanks
tomorrow,
for hanging out with
Brad.
us.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
We'll be here tomorrow night at 8.
Have a good rest of your night, evening, morning, all that good stuff. And whatnot. So that last match in their steel cage, Miss Rhea Ripley got the win.
It is good to see that she's getting some victories again. Maybe she can get on a roll and kick Io Shirai's tushy.
And get her
I just want to see American champions.
Rhea Ripley is not from America.
Oh yeah, never mind. Shit. And I eat my words.
That's too funny.
Oh, it's that. I'm like, why is my heart beating so fast all of a sudden?
Oh, no, I have it out, so I'm not listening. I unplugged it, so I don't have to listen to it.
I'm having a minor panic attack. Here we go. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'll see. Good night. Have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Luke said it's team by team, so I don't know. So it's just team by team. Some teams are allowing fans and some aren't, which sounds about normal. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much how they wanted to pull that.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you guys. I thank you so much. We'll be here tomorrow night for AEW if you're into that. We're going to say goodnight, but thank you so much for watching Wrestling Gab, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.